Undoubtedly one of the most punishing survival games in existence, Green Hell did exactly what its name says. Give me hell on earth trying to survive in a dense rainforest environment. Hey guys, Viking Size Gamer here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at survival horror game Green Hell made by CreepyJar. You can currently pick this up on PC and this review tells you why you should give this a go. Green Hell starts you off in the lush rainforest with your girlfriend as she's trying to communicate with a lost tribe. The first few days, which don't last long, serve as a guide to how to survive using the basics, consulting your notebook, collecting resources, crafting, keeping an eye on your stats such as hunger, thirst, carb and protein intake, plus checking yourself for leeches and other nasties that live in the rainforest, all looking to eat you. But it's not long before things go pear-shaped and you end up finding out the village and your girlfriend have been attacked. Running to her rescue, you end up being chased yourself, tripping up, passing out, and waking up realizing you have absolutely no idea where on earth you are. And so begins your journey of survival in the dense rainforest landscape, something that isn't going to be easy. I had the basics down, but the environment is not kind, especially not to new players. The learning curve is steep but rewarding, and when you wake up, you have no supplies, nothing to cut down trees or kill animals with, so you have to craft a stone blade. Simple, right? It is if you can find two stones to put together, but Lady Luck wasn't always on my side. Carefully navigating around, I managed to collect a few plants that would help me in the long run, and almost got bitten by snakes a few times too. By the time I realised I should have started building a shelter, I was wet, tired, hungry and thirsty. I'd waded through too many bushes and had leeches on me, and I fell asleep on a rock and got a worm in my arm that I couldn't get rid of. Did I mention that your character also has to take care of their sanity? If you're having a terrible day and have gone through what I had, then your sanity meter would be depleting too. As it turns out, this also has a negative effect, because you start to hear voices in your head, feeding your self-doubt and telling you that you're going to die out there. No one is looking for you. Which by this point, I thoroughly agreed with. Not only that, if you keep dropping sanity, you can start to hallucinate. Hooray! Another interesting concept in the game. These hallucinations come in the form of the rabid tribesmen covered in skeleton paint, but how can you tell the hallucinations from the real ones? Well, at first, you can't. Both real ones and hallucinations can cause damage to your character, but upon hitting the hallucinations with your pointy stick, they burst. Scouring my notebook for something that might help me, I found myself cutting down trees to try and build something of a shelter, but my rock blade broke, leaving me scurrying around looking for 2 more stones to make a new one. By this time, my character was so thirsty, I had to drink from a dirty river and caught a few parasites in my stomach. Being hungry as well, I ate some mushrooms I'd found, and by some small amount of luck, they cured the parasites. Small victories are everything in this game. All in all, I didn't last 24 hours before I continuously passed out from exhaustion, loss of sanity, thirst, hunger, and being eaten from inside out by a worm. I submitted to my fate and ran into a giant ant's nest. Somebody may as well have a decent meal, seeing as it wasn't going to be me. The game is seriously hard at first. You really have to learn how to survive in a hostile environment, and I didn't even come across some of the more aggressive predators that live in the rainforest. Instead, I just come to my own lack of ability to manage my nutrients and sanity. Once you've learned how to survive, that's when the game really comes into its own. Following a story, building somewhere to survive, and an update that allows you to build plant bases and cultivate crops gives you a greater chance in the deepest, darkest depths of this game. A few frame rate issues in my PC left me a little juddery in places, but overall the experience was worth it. If you're prepared to put the hours in. If you're not, there's always tourist mode. And that was my review of Green Hell. What did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming news and reviews. I'll catch you in the next video.